talk for a second. The reason we're not gonna go in this building. This building, Tim can talk to this, really is not in what we call significantly bad shape. I mean, the building is fine for here, so to speak. The thing about the building being here is that eventually, with respect to the footprint of the Parks and Recreation footprint, what we want to do down here with respect to activities and the different, for instance, the next grant we applied for puts the spray park right in that general area. And so part of this building, or maybe all of this building, will need to come down anyway. So the reason I want to stop here is just to basically say that the building, quite honestly, it's not well located for the future plans of the complex from a recreational perspective. Do you want to talk about the building?
Yeah, 5 years ago when I first started here, I don't know if everybody remembers the old Park and Rec building over there. On my first week of the job, I made everybody move out of there and I condemned it. Over here, this building's got a great roof on it. The sills are pretty bad in it. We re-skinned it. I don't know if you remember all the old metal siding that used to be on it. And we re-skinned it. You can see it's grown because water's getting in there. I don't know where it's coming from.
Well, that didn't happen. Whatever. I'll have to practice whole. You know, Carmen gets every time though. Oh, I might. The way he's going right now, and I can help with that. I have my way. I didn't bring my dignified sunglasses.
All the way around the building. The roof leaked until we put metal on it there. If you want to go in and look around in the office, you walk until you'll see the rotten floor in the bathroom. I wouldn't go in there.
In here?
Yeah. This is the cemetery part. No, that one's not that bad. That one, they built that. Paul could answer that one right better. When it rains, the water comes in through, puddles up in here. I wish it was raining today so you guys can see.
Well,
Daylight through the back. This costs more to heat this building in the wintertime than it does to heat both
I bought a new one for Grant.
What's that?
upstairs, plenty of natural wildlife upstairs, birds and whatever else can crawl up there.
Well, what are we waiting for?
So it comes right through. It's at 24. It's 24. Yeah. And all that stuff's piled right on top of it up there.
Yeah, but if you ask Tim and Paul, those piles have been a source of my angst for 5 or 6 years. I always those piles, but we have nowhere. We just don't have a place to put this stuff. So the idea of this, and it's not a part of the selling that we're trying to do, but we're definitely clean that up forever. We get folks who will say that to us. There are people in the back of the cemetery, and it looks like not to be quoted.
oh, you mean when Morton shows up and...
Yes. The dump trailers they go taller than this building, so we can only dump so far, and then he pulls it out, pulls it out and we push it in. wintertime, you know, we're working in the big garage, and that only goes to about 45 degrees or so in the wintertime because it just leaks like crazy. But there's no room here. The welding shop is over here. You can see the heat heated up the windows. Can't even shut them out right now either. That's our camp structure. We bought that really cheap. Now, all our mechanics tools are in there when they go up for freight lines. Got the lights and everything. Looks really good. We think $5,000. Huh? It was.
Watch your back over.
Right.
That's our sign shop, man, in the corner. That's a beauty too. It's just. Biggest problem in here is the depth.
Is what?
Just the depth.
Oh, yeah.
There's no room. We should have put a couple of big trucks in here just to see how these guys maneuver around these things. It's just, it's.
Super heavy stuff in their
You
hand.
can't move. Can't get around the truck. You gotta go out another door to get around it. It's just going to, it is what it is, but. It is what it is.
Fuel cards, everybody has them. We pay road tax. We don't get a big special discount on our fuel here, despite us going out for bid. Off-road stuff is where we get our tax stuff. We can still do that with a smaller tank, or double line tank. We've had, everybody knows, several years ago, we had a diesel spill out here, you know, and I just like to take the liability right out of the whole equation. There's enough gas stations in town that are open 24 hours, Cumberland Farms. They all got diesel fuel in them now, when we had one before. So plowing's not an issue, they're all open. The whole wall came down over there about 4 years ago. We put that back up 5 years ago. Underneath this siding, hard you can't see it, but the whole wall's gone in there. So they covered it up, make it look good. This is our water department. It's in this side here. And then our break room and restroom is over here in the office. And we can go in there too. Right off.
Pretty encouraging. This doesn't have all the water.
Puts on our
Last couple of trucks, the one I was telling you about, Ron.
Yeah.
One's in black.
Not everything's in here right now. We have a couple of trucks out being repaired, a couple of big trucks.
Not everything.
And some of the other equipment's at a couple other departments right now. But this roof leaks in a whole bunch of places. We've patched it. I won't send anybody up there because it's so paper thin now, some of it will fall through the.
Is there any ventilation?
Yeah.
Yeah, open that door.
Open that door.
They didn't
That's
consider
it.
it. That was the problem. Now they only had this, for condensation purposes, they didn't think of that. Nothing.
You think I can make this stuff up?
I mean, you come in here with these trucks and they heat up and all the water running off it.
Oh, and if you listen, you'll hear our pigeons that are in the corners.
Oh, there's one
Yeah,
right
you guys
there.
might want to move. There's one
Yeah.
right above
Yeah,
your head. You
yeah,
might
there's
do
one
that.
there. Yeah,
Good luck,
I think that one's a youngster. It's a youngster. Well, we chased them out of here, and they just keep getting in. They come back.
That one looks like it's got rabies.
No, that's a baby. They're under our feet all the time in here. We replaced the doors 4 years ago. I had new doors come out the building. And they wasn't open.
The plaza on the other end for these trucks?
Yes.
So the plaza are all outside?
The paws are outside all the time. Sanders are outside. The steel ones, you know, they sit out and they get water in the bottom of them and they just rot out. Last year we put one on the truck, we picked it up and the whole bottom fell out of it. So we ended up buying a new one for that.
And all this will fit in the other building?
And then some.
Okay.
Everything we have will go inside the other building.
And when we talk about everything, we're talking about everything.
Everything.
Kind of exact, how about everything? Cemetery.
Cemetery, park and rec, everything.
Building department, stuff.
Building department would have an area down there bigger than what they have now. And wire and alarm, that's their building over there. He has no, we have a generator we got a couple of years ago. I forgot, it was a grant, I believe. That's parked outside. That's a $10,000 or $15,000 generator. It's parked outside. He has all kinds of equipment. He has a space at Windsor Mill. Nothing you can get to with a vehicle to get stuff in or out.
Tim, do you change tires in here?
Do we change tires in here?
No,
Do-
over in the other shop.
Over in the other shop,
The
we
other
do
shop?
we do
How
small
do you
ones.
do these big ones?
Brute
Outside,
force.
Outside?
Yep.
outside, and we got a V breaker in there.
That's the wash bay.
Most of it's
Yeah,
bulk.
that's the wash.
The wash bay right there, the wash bay.
I don't know, but it's the way.
One of the things that, Peter, one of the things we always complain about.
Okay, we can go into the rains where you're standing, Nancy, it pours in over that window. And we've been up there and fixed it out how many times it does not stop leaking. I have no idea what's going on. The bathrooms through there, if anybody wants to gag, they're more than welcome to go out there.
Oh, I want to see. Is it worse than the old Mohawk guy? I have it on my phone, so.
These guys are so dumb, they have to write a magic marker, please flush.
I'm just saying, don't get that. We gotta get, Tammy, you wanna get everybody in here?
If they can fit, sure.
I'm just looking around.
You have no, like, okay, something breaks.
Over in the back of the garage, there's a couple of off-road cabinets in the corner, which just power to the sink. We got those splits. So I just wanted to point out this wall here, the cracks in the wall. You see where it was leaking up there. We actually got it to stop leaking, but it's pretty punky right there now, pretty rotten. It's the same on the other corner. This building here started out a pump house in 1874. It's actually supplied water to part of the city. So it was converted to a building. And then down in the back there, that's our room we keep our tires in.
You know, that's true too. Wow.
Very tired room.
Now, Bob.
Yeah, our office is also a storage area. So stuff goes here.
So they gotta take the tires from here, wheel them out here to bring them out to the other building. That makes. You have to wheel the tires out through here to bring them over to the garage.
Actually, leave it open and bring it back in and then oh, really? I got them set up.
This is the water department. You can't, I mean, we get 3 vehicles in here, so it's tight, but you can get them in here. The doors, if they were an inch narrower, we wouldn't be able to get those in here. There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff, and it just, there's not enough room for it. I mean, granted, a lot of it can be cleaned up and organized, and we've done a lot. I've probably thrown several tractor trailers full of stuff away since I've been here. They're just stuff that's been here forever. But there's no room to, if I want to pull a gate valve in here and tear it apart and work on it, I mean, there's just no room for anything there.
That's because this chair is here.
Yes. Yes, and I've talked to them.
Right. Chair wasn't there. Galvin Road.
No, I don't think so. No. Touch things, Tammy, you're gonna get dirty.
I touched something, I can feel it.
Wipe it on Keith.
No, that's Keith.
Yeah, but you're the darker shirt.
Not on the Steelers shirt.
Oh, Steelers shirt?
Go out this way, then? Alright. We go out this way?
Yeah. Should be able to go that way.
That's me, the parents.
What's that? Balls here.
Please, up to you.
Run me down.
Please, after Keith.
On camera, too. He's gonna run me down.
Yeah, that's been here.
Who's gonna be getting towed?
Oh,
I
parking
believe that's Miss Tammy's vehicle.
There was actually, when I started, it was an old building in the corner, the old blacksmith shop. The roof was all caved in. It was like that for years, and we tore that down. That actually gave us a little room over there in the corner. But I got
The blacksmith's work.
20 employees that come in here and park, and then we have the 2 vans for the seniors, and then their drivers park here. So the cars are parked out here, double. So there's not a lot of room to move around in here either. We've had more accidents in here with our equipment bumping into somebody's cars.
Are all these trucks fused?
Yes.
You can record for those.
Those are actually our backups. The plows are backup plow. We lose one, we can go right into that. And then the other one, right now we're working on the body on it, and that's going to be our water